Why are you here? You're not invited. Please leave. Layla, you haven't paid last month's rent yet.
Trouble busters!
Oh, wow. Hello, Layla. You live in such a nostalgic place. My name is Melanie. My friend Layla has a husband who works for a renowned company. She always brags about how much money they have, and she keeps looking down at me for being in the middle class, so I'm trying not to get involved with her. I'm throwing a party at my luxury apartment this coming weekend. I was planning on getting catering some sushi chefs on site. I see. And you? I never knew anyone lived in an apartment like this. Are roaches your roommates? This place? I'd rather camp at a park than live in a place like this. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm being too honest. Have a great day. Hey there. Thanks for having me. Hi there. Oh, wow, how gorgeous. Why are you here? You're not invited. Please leave. Huh? I thought you invited her, Layla. Of course not. Aren't you cold wearing that cheap jacket? I feel bad to make you leave without anything, so perhaps I could donate you some of my clothes. Well, here, try it on. A primitive wearing clothes, LOL. You're so mean, Layla. You know that jacket's not going to look good on her. Melanie, you're so financial friendly, looking better in that cheap jacket. Oh, I'm getting hungry after laughing so much. Do you want to enjoy some food before you go? No. I'm sure you've never had such an expensive sushi. It costs about $300 per person. $300? It's okay, I got you guys today. Oh, thank God. Thanks for always paying for us. I enjoy having people with class for my company. Melanie, unfortunately, you're not. You can eat the food if you're willing to pay for yourself. Oh my God, Layla, you're awesome. We wish we were like you, Layla. I don't recall ever doing anything to deserve this treatment. Just because they have money, they can't keep looking down on me like this. I'm not letting them get away with this. Trouble busters! So, what are you going to do, Melanie? No, thank you. I knew it. Why are you here anyways? Why do you even know where I live? You're so creepy. I need to talk to you. Can we have a quick private moment outside? Oh boy, that's so scary. Hey, why are you trying to take her outside? You can't do anything to her. We got her back, you know. Why don't you just tell me what it's about right here? Are you sure about that? Just say it. Well then, Layla, you haven't paid last month's rent yet. Huh? It's actually since the month before last, so it's 2 months worth of rent that you haven't paid. Is that what you're here for? You searched up my address to tell me a lie? You act like you don't care about her, but we know you secretly admire her. Oh, how pathetic. Almost as if you're stalking me. Just get out of here, please. You're being way too creepy. That's not true. Huh? I'm not lying. Here, take a look at this. Oh my God. Wait, for reals? How do you even have this with you? Did she forge it? Oh my God, so scary. Layla, do you want me to call the police for you? Huh? Police? Didn't you say that you paid off this property on the spot? Why is she talking about rent? Oh, that's right. I think she's trying to scam you. That's not true. My husband owns this property. What? That can't be true. The owner of this property is young and handsome. He looks like he's a member of TSYNC. There's no way Melanie's husband would be someone like that. We tried calling your husband too, but he hasn't been picking up, and that's why I decided to come talk to you in person. Are you sure about that? This must be a mistake. If you don't pay your past due rent, we're going to have to evict you from this property. Oh, give me a break. It's going to be $17,000 for 2 months worth of rent. You were also supposed to pay for next month's rent yesterday, so you currently owe $25,500. When are you planning on making those payments? Don't listen to her. Huh? Yeah, I know. Just show her the contract or something that you got when you purchased the property. I wonder where I stored it. Anyways, since I don't know what you're talking about, I need you to leave now. So you choose to be evicted, correct? I I said I don't know what you're talking about. Besides, I don't even know if you're telling the truth. You can't be the owner of this property when you live in such a cheap apartment.
Excuse me?
Layla is so rich, she can even cater that sushi chef to her house. Oh, that's right. There's no way she would be renting this place. This chef is from a high-end sushi restaurant that none of us here can afford. Layla is super rich.
Oh, is that you, Melanie?
Oh, hello, chef.
Thank you so much for dining with us last week.
Oh, thank you for making my husband's birthday a great one. He was very happy. Wait, what's going on? Do you guys know each other?
She's a regular customer at my restaurant.
My entire family loves his restaurant. We always choose his place whenever we're celebrating birthdays and anniversaries. What? How do you even afford his restaurant? My husband majored in real estate back in college. He's owned many properties after we got married and ended up being super successful. He owns about 5 luxury apartment communities across the nation. So what? Huh? Your husband might be the rich one, but not you. And the same goes for you. Oh, shut up. On a side note, I own and manage an online shop that's been quite popular recently. I would be able to support myself even if I decided not to rely on my husband's income. Why are you living in that cheap apartment then? My mentor back in college owns that place, and I stop by at that place here and there. A mentor? Yep. By the way, that apartment was supposed to be demolished, but my husband purchased that property so my mentor can continue living there. What about your clothes, then? You're always wearing cheap outfits. If you're so rich, why won't you wear something nicer? These clothes make me feel comfortable, and I'd rather wear something like this on a daily basis. I'm not too into making myself look rich either. I'm happy as long as I get to live a simple, ordinary life. Anyways, my husband won't come home until late at night. I need you to leave right now. Okay, fine. Please reach out to your husband and ask him to meet me at the coffee shop down the street at 6 p.m. If he doesn't show up, we will assume that you agree to vacate your premises. See you then. What the heck is wrong with her? Layla, are you okay? Of course I am. Who cares about her? Now, let's go back to enjoy this party. Sounds good. There you are. Are you by yourself? He should be here any minute.
Please take a seat.
So it was true.
Yes?
Oh, nothing.
Sorry, I'm a little late.
You're late.
I'm sorry. I need to go back to work after this.
What's wrong with you?
Oh,
I told all my friends that we paid off that property. You almost made me embarrassed in front of everyone.
Oh, it's not my fault you lied to your friends. As we have informed you, we will have to ask you to kindly vacate the property if you choose not to pay the rent. Oh, we're sorry. It's not like we're trying not to pay the rent or anything like that. I promise I'll pay when I get my bonus money, so would you be able to wait until then? We've contacted you many times, and your payments had always been late. You never pick up our calls either. We've mailed out written notices to you too, but you never reached back to us. Unfortunately, we won't be able to trust that you will make the payment if we wait. Oh, but please. Unfortunately, we've already been patient enough with you. What do we do now?
Oh, don't ask me. I don't think we ever got any mail from them either.
You never check the mail, so I've been pulling it out of the stack whenever I check the mail.
Oh my God, how dare you? Besides, why haven't you been paying the rent?
To tell you the truth, my company's been struggling ever since we had some issues with our important client. I got a major pay cut because of that.
What?
My colleagues and I have been working extremely hard to save the company.
What do you mean? I don't get it.
I just need a little more time.
Why didn't you tell me sooner?
I knew you'd get mad, so I was too scared to tell you.
I'm already mad even without you telling me.
Let me ask then, if I told you that we'd have to start cutting our expenses, would you have been okay with that?
No, I wouldn't have been okay with that. Oh boy, she acts as if it isn't her problem at all. All my friends admire me, do you understand? If you got a pay cut at your job, you should find some part-time jobs as your side gig to make the same amount of money.
I would have been okay living in a normal community instead of paying such high rent. What's the point of living there when we can't even afford it or save up anything for our future?
You're my husband, and you're supposed to figure that out.
But I even asked if you could help by getting a job so we could afford that luxury apartment together.
No way, my friends would laugh at me if I do that.
I think we have our differences in what we value. I blame myself for not being able to talk to you sooner.
Look, I think you're misunderstanding something.
Misunderstanding?
I married you because you have money. I decided to look the other way for everything else that I didn't like about you because you have money. If you're no longer rich, why would I even be with you?
Oh, God.
I deserve to live with luxury. Don't treat me the way you treat any other girl. Any other girl wouldn't want to be seen the way you're being seen. What's your problem? You better watch your mouth.
Look, we're not here to watch you guys argue. I'm sorry. Hearing the situation you're in, I'm not sure if we can even count on you getting your bonus money. Look, we're not here to torture you.
Oh?
We'll be happy to give you until the end of this month before you vacate. We'll also be happy to finance the several months' worth of rent that you owe us.
This is not okay. I am not planning on vacating my home. You can't do that. If you get to decide things simply as you wish, there is no such thing as police or lawyers. What's your problem? I have no problem. I shouldn't have married such a wimpy man to begin with.
What did you just say?
I mean, think about it. I could have married a better man. Hey, Mr. Owner.
Yes?
What are you doing with this nerdy lady? Would you be interested in getting together with me? Oh boy. I'm sexier than her and I can make you happy. Stop this. I'm taking this to wherever this universe ends. What the heck? What the heck right at you?
Melanie, don't worry.
Sorry, I just couldn't stand it.
If only you were a bit more cooperative, you wouldn't have struggled so badly.
What do you mean by that?
I'm saying that you…
Oh, honey, I don't know if you want to say it here. What is it? What do you even know?
What do I know? I can tell you what I know. I know that you've been drinking at high-end bars, spending a lot of money behind your husband's back. What? High-end bars?
What are you talking about?
One of the tenants for my property is that bar, and I know you go there all the time, Layla.
But there's a lot of different types of businesses in that building. How do you even know I'm at the bar?
Did you just say that building? Everyone's seen you go in, and there's no way this is a mistake. What?
Oh, it is a mistake. None of this is true. Maybe it was someone else, you know?
We know it was you.
How can you be so certain?
You've always stood out to me ever since when I saw you around to sign the contract.
What? Does that mean honey?
She was always wearing bright-colored clothes with a lot of patterns. She even left me with her number, and that's how I remember her. What the? Was that what you were doing as we were starting our brand new life in our brand new apartment?
It's none of your business. This guy owns a luxury apartment and he's handsome. He'd make a great match with a beautiful woman like myself. Honey, I don't know if my eyes are messed up.
What? Are you okay, Melanie?
I don't see any beautiful women anywhere in front of me. You little…
I don't know what to tell you. Let's put that beautiful woman aside.
Oh, don't put me aside.
I know what I saw with my own 2 eyes.
What the heck? If you insist so badly, you better be ready to prove what you're saying.
I have this.
Where'd you get this photo?
God damn it, Layla!
No, this isn't me.
Let me reach out to the bartender right now and have him ring your cell phone.
Oh.
We need you to make the payments, so I went out of my way to talk to the bartender. He told me that you've been spending at least about $8,000 at the bar. What? $8,000?
Your rent is $8,500. You could be paying the rent using that money that you've been partying at the bar.
Hold on a sec. How do we even have that kind of money?
Huh?
I only give you $3,000 for our living expenses.
Which is barely enough to afford anything. I need to make sure I look beautiful all the time, especially in front of my friends. So that's why I made a small debt.
A debt? What the heck? You return the money, then you make more debt, repeating those steps after steps. How could you be making a debt when I've been working so hard to support the two of us? What are you even thinking?
I was counting on your bonus money to pay everything off.
I was wondering why you were sending our girls to your parents' house so frequently, but now I see why.
Aside from partying at the bar, I'm sure she spends money on other unnecessary things like catering a sushi chef to her house. That's right, and those two girls aren't as rich as I am. They'd say nice things about me every time I pay something for them. They're so pathetic. How could you say that? Aren't you friends with them? Oh, stop it. They're not in the same league as me. They'll just follow me anywhere as long as they smell cash from me. Oh, wait, why are you girls here? Why? Oh, I wonder why. We got curious because the party ended with a bad aftertaste. Are you saying you've been eavesdropping this whole time? How dare you? Oh, how dare you deceive us all this time? What do you mean? I can't believe you lied to us. What? I was nice enough to hang out with only slightly rich girls like you. You should be grateful. And it looks like you're not even slightly close to being rich at all. Oh, shut up.
Anyway, I'll be providing you a written notice regarding all that we discussed here.
Hold on. Hey, Melanie, can't you do something about this? Unfortunately, I am not the owner. I only help him out when I have free time between my own job. I don't have the authority to decide anything. But we're friends, right? What? How could you even say that? You've only been looking down on me. That's true. You've been looking down at her all this time, and now you're begging for her help? By the way, I could help you with a new home to stay in after you move out of the current place, right, honey?
Yes?
Oh, well, you should have mentioned that earlier. I'm assuming it's as luxurious as where we currently live, right? Of course not. It's that apartment that you've seen the other day. What? My mentor decided to move in with his grandson, so we were looking for a new resident for that unit. What? I don't want to live there. Ah, I knew it. Of course not. Who do you think I am? Miss Layla, the most arrogant and bossy woman in town, right? Oh, yeah, I remember you said you'd rather be camping at the park, right? The weather's getting colder and colder, so good luck with that. Oh, wait, hold on. My daughter and my mother are waiting for me at home, so I'm leaving. Bye now. But I don't want to live in that cheap apartment or at the park. I heard Layla's husband broke up with her after what happened. They had nothing in their savings account, so they had no property or assets to divide as they were filing their divorce. Layla ended up with her debt, and her ex-husband ended up having to pay for the overdue rent. Her ex-husband took their daughter to live at his parents' house. Having nowhere else to go, Layla ended up at that apartment that she was making fun of in the beginning. Layla's two friends couldn't stop partying at the bar even after Layla wasn't with them anymore and ended up losing all their money. Their husbands broke up with them, and that was the very last time I ever saw them around in town. I still can't believe Layla gave you her number when she was signing the contract.
I threw it away on the spot because I wasn't interested. Besides, I didn't want you to worry about anything either. Our family is what matters to me the most, and I'll never do anything to betray you guys.
Oh, I just want to sing from the bottom of my heart on how much I love my husband. Trouble Busters!